Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Guys, there, I've got the daily scare out of the way. Let's play some more Path of Exile. I have to find the ziggurat.
Best get on with this.
I think there's like 3 other things here in this map I want to find as well. Why it takes 10 seconds to open the map, I have no goddamn clue. The map is a catastrophically badly designed and implemented piece of work. Okay, we've got the hanging tree, root dredge, and the Auroch campfire. Eventually we'll get to the ziggurat. All right.
Wall of flame!
Oh, that's a level. How nice. How about we try this first? Okay. Thought that worked. Okay. We've got another point. Let's see. I believe. Yeah. 10% increased duration of elemental ailments on enemies and 30% increased magnitude of non-damaging ailments. What the? It's my shocks. I inflict lots of shocks. Oh, hi.
They rise from the water. Wall of flame!
Wall of flame! Not fastest killing build you're ever going to see. Which is why in my title I said it's kind of bad, at least right now.
Not yet!
Oh, that's a lot of badness. An enormous bug that craps out wasps. Hard to imagine a bigger nightmare, given that wasps are nature's assholes to begin with. There's something bubbling over there. I assume something's in it. No, nothing's popping up. Well, they are there. So I was going to be playing something else. I was going to be playing First Descendant, which I haven't played for quite some time. Played a couple hours on like launch day. Wasn't that impressed. Let me give it another shot. But because I remember almost nothing about how to actually play the game, I'm going to reset. They have an account reset function, but it takes 3 days. Basically, you can't log in for 3 days. If you turn on the I want to reset my account button. Oops. And bang. And log in, it resets the timer. So you basically have to not log in for 3 days. So that is not possible. Whoop. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with regarding that. Oh, got a checkpoint. Which usually means there's a boss nearby. That's the hanging tree, so not really a boss in this case, but I don't think. Just sort of a thing. That was it. There's a body there, but it doesn't appear to be anything else. My assumption, possibly flawed, is that they're going to do something else with it eventually.
Didn't break a sweat.
Not as annoying as actual wasps, but still pretty annoying.
I can't do that yet. Out of mana.
So we have found one of the things in this map so far. There's 2 more to go. They are bosses. Root Dredge is one of them. That one's a boss for sure. You may hear some noises in the background. There are some kids playing in the courtyard of my condo complex. Big open space. Seems suspicious. Ah. Got an essence. It is an essence of the mind. They call it the mind. The mind. He does extra fire damage and is a Shroud Walker. I don't know what a Shroud Walker does. I have to click on him 3 times to free him, so I'll click on him twice, then I'll drop some AE stuff right on top of his head.
Victory is mine.
But it pays off with an essence. Intelligence, I assume. Ah, mana modifiers. Well, I will need those as this is a very mana-hungry build. At least over time.
Will of Narake.
They are spitting out lots of poisons. I don't actually think they're spitting them out. To be fair. They point the ziggurat encampment. Go in, unlock the waypoint, go back into the previous map, as there's a couple bosses I need to kill. Come on. Anytime now. Yeah, I tend to have performance issues in this.
Overrun by vagabonds.
Computer performance. I have no performance issues personally, obviously. I'm manly. But in this map, I will speak with the hooded one to ID my stuff.
What have you learned? Go.
You're the one who not all tried. Be wary.
She knows how to part fools from their coin. Clever.
What do you need?
We have
Anything
somehow
touch heart.
I very
Keep
frequently pick
the
up items
eyes sharp.
that I don't tend to. I think sometimes if you click on like a chest or something, it will automatically loot whatever is in it into your bags, whether you want it to or not. Now we will just head right back out. We got a couple bosses to find. So, not knowing what to play, given that the first Descendant is not realistically available to me, because I really know how to play it. Oop, he's not good.
Stand, take you!
So I decided I'd play this because this is what I've been playing off screen, mostly. A couple other things. I'm always playing multiple games at once. Well, almost always. Pretty much always, at least playing a little bit of like Guild Wars 2. But I am often playing 3 or 4 games at a time. Oh, damn it, I forgot to do something I wanted. 4 p.m. today, so that'll have to wait until after stream.
Tribal savages! Cursed junk!
That's her jeweler's orb. Nice. Yep, we haven't found. Okay, we did find. That's the aura campfire we found previously. So we still not just have to find root dredge. We'll finished out the one. I don't think there's anything. I'm wrong. There is over here. Maybe this will take me to root dredge. Not immediately, that'd be a bit much to ask for. That's an awful lot of nature's assholes.
Victory is mine!
Definitely need a better mana potion.
A rare treasure.
A rare treasure. We are still looking for root dredge. Another boss, so I can get myself killed again. Finishing off the Act 2 boss was no joke. He killed me the first time, and I barely just a tiny sliver of life. Root Dredge is up. He's over there. Oh, can I kill him from here? Maybe. Oh, he's summoning up the little jerks. They are tough, too. Alright. We're heading straight over to Root Dredge, then. Alright, that works really well. Mana Tempest, I think it is. Yeah, Mana Tempest. Never used it before. You burn through mana really fast. This is going to go to the right place, is it not? It is. Not. It is not going to the right place. It's not a big deal. Just one of the many rough edges. Then there are the buzzsaw edges.
How can I advise?
He's a god. What do we use him for? Oh yeah, he identifies our items. 261. Slightly more. 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds. This one has increased amount of covered, but we do not have... Oh. Well, let's
Don't
put
drink the water.
an augment on that. Let's see what we think. I do wish it was just one tick higher on the charges, but the increased amount is... Actually, we'll maybe just use those. Now, see if any of the rest of this is
What do you
worth anything other than just disenchant meat. That's a hat. 50 energy shield. Int 1 measly, not impressive resist. Movement speed, armor, mana, cold resist. Not for this character, but maybe a different character.
keep your eyes sharp?
I'll keep the eyes sharp. Thanks for the advice. Alright, Spark is at 9. Frostbomb is now at 9. At some point, I think I want conductivity on this. But not according to the build guide, at least not yet. Orc Storms. Sure. I don't think we're planning on keeping the Wall of Fire for much longer. Flame Wall. That'll do for now, I guess. Meet the treasure hunters. Ozzy and Alva. Alva we know from PoE1.
What kind of stunt was that? Traversing the marsh. Have to be smarter if you're to survive. As quartermaster, I'll do my best.
What was I supposed to
keep you
do?
alive.
fly,
I can buy what
flap my arms really fast.
You cannot forever.
Hello there. I'm Al. In any case, we can always use another pair of.
Feeling bold?
Okay, she's got the random stuff.
This woman is curious. I wish to know more of her.
Survey.
Alive.
See if she's got anything wonderful for us. One of the things I'm not a fan of game at all is you really do want to check the vendors. Because a lot of times they're going to have better stuff than you're getting as drops. +3 to all spell skills. I mean, not for this build, I don't think. I'll grab it anyway and set it aside perhaps for another build and another time. Oh, need to talk to the hooded one again.
Somewhere in it, we must hope.
Thank you, hooded one. We now know who he is. Enter the jungle ruins to search for the Matlan waterways. There we go.
The mighty Val Empire. Now just an
I really can't
overgrown
stand
jungle.
the little blinking reminders in the corners. They drive me fucking crazy. I can't stand to have
Desert fire!
these repetitive motions or sounds sort of in the background. And there's no way to disable them. Monkey!
Victory is mine!
Victory is mine. Another level. Didn't even realize. Well, kind of realized. Increased attack and cast speed with elemental skills. Yes, please. Do I end up marching all the way across for that one? Wanna check. Give me a sec. Thinking I do. Yeah, I do. He says to himself, quietly. Not a particularly impactful node. 3%. We've got 3 things to find. We have Mighty Silverfist. That's the monkey. The monkey is no joke. The monkey is bad. The hardcore players try to avoid the monkey. I was just watching Steel Mage playing, talking about the monkey, because he had just got to this point. And he says that if he fought the monkey 100 times, he figures he'd die 15. So we've got the monkey, but the monkey has a powerful quest item that he gives you. Some kind of buff, I don't know what. We have the Troubled Camp and the Jungle Grave, neither of which is particularly noteworthy, but we definitely have to fight. So that's Iron Fist, whatever. Is him? No. This is like the camp.
Hello there. Another day, another treasure.
25 life. Somehow we got a 91 life. That's one. But yeah. Must have been a higher level drop.
I'll take that.
Just I think check on that. No. like I said, sadly, you kind of have to check the vendors because
All the best.
farming the vendors is frequently one of the best ways of getting. At the troubled camp? Don't think so.
Gold, thank you.
I would rather that we had reliably better drops. But sadly, with no actual crafting in the game, other than here, add a random affix, excluding higher level essences. I guess oaths. I don't know what the hell oaths are. But basically, while you're leveling up, there's no real crafting. Just add affix. Which is pure random. Well, a number of us were concerned about what the heck was going on. They said there's no crafting bench, and it turns out we were right. Poor mechanic. But rolling random affixes onto gear is no substitute. Being able to, hand tune a few affixes to cover your weak spots in your build, like resistances, say. Courier. We can get a quality item out of that. Waypoint. Monkey business? No, the venom crypts. I think I would want to come back to the venom crypts. Because memory serves, those are pretty big. And the map would reset while I was inside. And I would have to start scanning the whole goddamn map trying to find things. Another mechanic I'm not nuts about. Quadzillas, I think they're called, because they're quad gorillas. Or quadrillas? Maybe it's quadrilla? Anyway, they're four-armed gorillas. Ah, nice. Dead end. Thanks, GGG. We love these. One thing all ARPG players can agree on, we love dead ends. It just adds so much texture to it. Quadrilla. Ooh, got a bad feeling. There he is, Mighty Silverfist. He is bad news, and I had him kill me the other day on a different character. I think it was Act 6. Yep, one-shotted me. It's a terrible boss. It is so random. If the best hardcore players in the world don't want to fuck with the monkey is overtuned. And they don't. Oh, and he's got so many friends with him, too. We needed that, too. He's random, and he's fast. This is just fucking horseshit, GGG. Seriously, what are you doing with this crap? I mean, that's not even fucking fair. One thing you want the game to be, if you're going to get screwed, is you want the game to be fair when it does it. And that isn't even close.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for you joining in late. It is a terrible, not fun, random bullshit fight. Alright, we've gotten rid of him. See, I can't actually tell if I've gotten the troubled camp in the jungle grave. I don't think I have. But the way they display them on the map is just terrible. These are grayed out because I'm not in the right zone. So these are not, but they're supposed to go gray when I finish them. So why the Silver Fist isn't gray, I don't know. It's just such bad, unclear design. Poison resist makes those guys really dicey too. No chaos resist, I guess, technically. There's an awful lot to like in PoE2, but wow. So much adversarial design.
Now don't move!
where it feels like it's designed to punish the players. Oh, God. A lot of people have said it's similar to Dark Souls, but I don't think from what I've seen read about Dark Souls. In that the Dark Souls, the hard fights, you get rewards. The hard fights here, they're just hard, frustrating fights. Not particularly. You know you gotta shock the monkey. Oh, great, a rare one of those assholes.
Die, forgotten!
It's just a monkey. Calling it scum, it's not gonna know what it is. Die scum to a monkey? Jungle
Oh, no.
cave.
How can I tell her of this?
Oh, jungle grave. I don't see a grave anywhere. Oh, there's the corpse. Ravaged corpse. Lifeless body, it sits brutalized and impaled. Sorry, Servy. Bad news.
This is my son. Promise me.
Sorry about that. Let's see. Life recovery from flasks or mana recovery from flasks. One of the few builds I think I would ever take mana recovery. Alright, so that one is still blinking. That's the one we just finished. Okay, why isn't Silver Fist grayed out? That one's grayed out because we finished it. I killed him. Oh, did he drop something that I didn't right-click? Oh, yes, he did. There we go. Not gonna complain about that. 2 points is 2 points. Now he'll show up as grayed out. Yeah, there it is. He was blinking to show you that his status had changed, but that leaves us with the troubled camp that we have not found. Also, we have not found the exit to the next map. That's the Venom Crypts. So you find a way out of this now. See, the fact that you have to kind of...
The Auroch, that for all their brutality, the Auroch live in harmony with the forces of nature.
You kind of have to you have to skip the content on the map sometimes to find the way out of the map, or you risk having to do the entire
Better to live with nature than die defying it.
It is just such an inelegant design. I'm pretty sure that the map exit is over there somewhere, but I'm in this area. Oh, we did get another point, and that will allow us to finish off this. 40% increased elemental damage if you've dealt a crit recently. 20% increased critical chance. I have no idea what the critical chance is on my Spork. Let's find out. Helmets. Doesn't have a critical percent listed anywhere that I can see. Nope. 9% is the base. So presumably that takes it up to 10.8%.
Grow cold!
Die! Forgotten!
How am I now? 35. They grow up so fast. I guess. Welcome to your weekend, I hope. That's where we came in. Was there... I don't recall if there was a... there was a checkpoint. Okay. Move over to the checkpoint over here then. That was a nice addition they put in. Significant, maybe even huge quality of life.
Back, creature!
Because getting around in the maps when you have no movement skill, sucks. It's terrible. It's really bad.
I have no space for that.
So we are still looking for, like, the lost camp or whatever it was, and the way out of the map. The map being so big, it just really turns this into an utter collage. Slow, unfun. I honestly have no idea what they think they're accomplishing for the game quality is with big maps like this. I mean, I'm sure they have some design tenet in mind, but I couldn't tell you what. freaking invested barons. Please have a waypoint. No, just a checkpoint.
The ground here is cracked and broken.
Sometimes some of their design here in PoE2 is as if they are attempting to make the game worse actively. Honestly, don't get it. Alright, what is it we're looking for? Troubled camp.
Gold, thank you!
Well, we're back to Monkey Town. I'm guessing then it must be the Venom Crypts.
What is worse, snakes or scorpions?
An Entwined Hulk. Entwined Hulk smash? I want to move through this at a decent pace because otherwise the entire thing resets on us. So,
I'm carrying enough already.
yeah. I love the core gameplay loop in the ARPGs. I love them because they kind of have a, you can semi-check your brain at the door and just play.
Quickly. I'm short.
And I keep trying to find that in this game.
We've been evil in the shadows, my.
Mostly not here. That's a lot of life. Int and 2 resists? That seems pretty good. 46. Not as good. Spirit and Chaos resist. Probable Keeper. That turned into trash, sadly.
What do you need? Some odds and ends we found.
Again, somehow I managed to pick up something that I know I never clicked on. Explore the Venom Crypts, working on it. Don't suppose that the Venom Crypts has Auroch poison. You beat the boss. You give it to whatever the woman's name, the one whose dead kid we just found. There's a boss in here that's got to go. Die! Oh, I got stuck. I can't dodge. Yep, I got trapped. Couldn't dodge. Always fun. Definitely use some chaos resist. Examine all of those amethyst rings I've got. First time this character's died to anything that wasn't a boss. Poison spitting assholes. Rotted rats. Not happy with just having regular rats. You gotta have rotted rats. And there's just no way a scorpion monkey is ever anything I ever want to be. Two words that do not belong in the same sentence. Together, scorpion monkey. That right there is a slicing quarterstaff, and I hate to tell them, slicing quarterstaff is called a spear. If those monkeys mean business. Monkey business. Crap. I took my eyes off for a sec and just died. Fucking poison spitting bullshit. I actually think the boss, if memory serves, whoops, is in the middle of this map. entirely be misremembered. It's nothing but poison spitting assholes. Perfect. Clearly I'm living right. A rare poison spitting. Oh, and one of those, I think it's him, he's popping out those incredibly horrifying electrical clone things. It's just one of the worst affixes they can have. Those things. They're just awful. It's another one of the monstrosities that has been gifted to us by I'm doing nothing to him. My arch nemesis. The expansion itself wasn't bad, but the legacy it has given us of absolute shit that we have to deal with. Of utter bullshit in the game. And they will not. They constantly double down on it.
Victory is mine.
And you can get affix combinations that just are utterly ridiculous.
Grow cold.
I had forgotten that it was nothing but poison everywhere. I have no chaos. Of course, it's Act 3, so the equivalent would be Act 5 in PoE 1, and you really don't need any chaos resist to get through it. But this, clearly, yeah, kinda. Dead end. Thanks, GGG. Just the frustration is growing for me in this game. 8 deaths through the first 2 acts, and I have 4 in this one so far. And I think I'm screwed when I get out of here because I think the map will have re-rolled and there was no waypoint in the next map. Because, well, somebody asked Mather why he thought a certain mechanic was and he precisely my words, because fuck you, that's why. It seemed to be one of the design tenets. Boss fight. Or maybe not. Maybe no boss fight, just a thing. I thought there was a boss fight. Evidently, I was mistaken. There's the exit. And I assume the map will have renewed itself. Yep, it sure did. Nice design, GGG. Really. It's an incredible, mind-boggling fuck you to the players. I am at a loss to explain how terrible their design is for so many elements in this. I mean, basic stuff. You know, solved problems from the original, from PoE1. Things they had got done and right and didn't need to concern themselves with anymore. Alright, I don't think we're ready for Mind Over Matter. Drop 5 more into decks next. Alright. Increase stun threshold, elemental ailment, or mana regeneration rate. I think I can mana regeneration rate of all things here.
Quickly. Move swiftly.
What do you need? Anything catch your eye?
Oh. Crap. Crap. Life and 1 meh resist. No, thank you. No. I'd have to get really lucky and roll something really good onto that. 774. Slightly more. Oh, I hate that remove life from mana and remove mana from life affixes. I've always hated them. Alright, we're gonna burn a regal. Kinda need spells. No, that is not actually a brick, but it's as good as a brick, so. 6 int. And now, back we go. I still don't think... Yeah, we still haven't found the troubled camp. That's the one we just did. We didn't find the troubled camp. We went through that entire fucking map and didn't find it. Oh, it may be one of those where you find it, but if you don't pick up every single thing that drops, you don't get credit for having finished it. I need some chaos resist, even if I have to give up some elemental resist, so it's time to get those amethyst rings. Did we just crash? We just crashed, too. What a marvelous exhibition for your game. GGG. Uh-huh. All right. All right, we got a couple here. One on cold resistance. $78 life. I like that. Gain 21 life per enemy killed. That's not as good. Accuracy fucking rating. Oh my god. That seems to show up on every single fucking thing. Intelligence. Four life per enemy killed. He's serious. Four. Oh my god. I'm getting trolled. Accuracy? See, I told you. Accuracy? You think I was making this shit up? Mana. Wow. What a turd. Damage to attacks. I am cursed. Actually. Genuinely cursed. And that one's level 40, so I can't use it. That at least has a boatload of life. Maybe I can get another resist on it. Sure, why not? Let's burn a couple more exalts. Dex. Awesome. And mana regenerate. At least that one's not a complete loss. Current resists. Cold is at 62. Congratulations. I now have a little bit of chaos resist today. Not much. A little. See? That ring has accuracy as well. Just want to point that out. %. That's not really much at all. And now, once again, we get to try and fight our way through this map. To get the entrance to Infested Barrens, we'll have to fight our way through all of that map to find the one waypoint there. It is such punitive design. Not difficult, just frustrating and unnecessary.
Wild beast!
Which way? I'm gonna assume this way. Would you just die? Uh-huh. Oh God, no. Didn't even think about the monkey. I assume he doesn't tether. But hey, doesn't matter if I can get out of the frickin' map. Just sitting here shaking my head over and over and over again. Alright, so now we're in the Infested Barrens, where we've got the Troubled Camp. Another Troubled Camp. I don't think there's actually anything in any of the Troubled Camps. I'm pretty sure I found the one in the previous map.
Wall of flame!
Yeah, I just didn't pick up all of the loot that dropped there. Didn't get more. That's a mechanic that makes sense. Colossal? Using Colossal, right? Yeah, using Colossal. So, I'm sorry if I'm not chatty. I'm just very, very frustrated by everything about this fucking game right now. We'll step in, get the waypoint, go back to the other map. It's just such an idiotic, pointless exercise. in their map design.
I've never seen such beauty. The oases at home lack
Takes
such
30
splendid-
seconds for no benefit.
Die once more.
But if you don't do it, you're screwing yourself. Haste aura, oh, and extra fire damage too.
Dan, take you.
Dead end. Really, I'm sorry, guys. My mood is crap right now. Oh, always poisons and extra physical damage. Fun. Well, not actually fun. So I picked up all the loot here in this one.
Pleased to see you're still alive. Anything you need. You drive a hard bargain.
Do I? I drive a hard bargain. Ooh. +3 to level of all projectile skills. I think I have to keep that one. For some future character.
Be well.
Pick up that thing too. Do I now get credit for having completed it? No. Still no idea why those won't seemingly work correctly, but they don't. So what? Oh, another dead end. I am attempting to fuck the monsters up. As often as not, they're doing the reverse. I think I'm normally a more of a chill streamer, and this game has definitely got me off of my vibe. So many of the games I have so many hours into are largely works of genius, but they have some blind spots too. And this one is definitely, well, PoE 1 is a work of genius. I'm not convinced PoE 2 is. I mean, they invented a mode for PoE 1 that nobody liked. And almost nobody played. And that's what this is. It was, despite the fact they said, and I've got another step into the map, grab the waypoint, step back out. Despite the fact they said that it was, oh, it's just a little side project some of our people have been working on in their spare time. Which sounded
Servi
like
was
complete
right.
and utter
The
bullshit.
Azak
And it
must
was
be
in
dealt
fact
with.
a lie. It was preparation for PoE 2. Which is not what
You
they
are
had originally
confident?
told us PoE 2 was going to be.
Fine, ignorant duck.
Now, a lot of the new players to PoE are enjoying the game, which is cool. But they are not the fans that PoE has made their money off of. PoE has made their money off of all the players who have played every league for 8 or 10 years. For me, it's about 8. Guys who buy support packs every league. Well, a lot of those people, like me, don't really care for PoE 2, which we preferred the game style in the first one. And these new players, they're enjoying it as Larva Hollow.
Die forgotten.
So as I was saying, before I so rudely interrupted myself, so a lot of these new players who are trying it and enjoying the game, and it's great if they're enjoying it, absolutely. I'm hoping they got their $30 for it. But they're not coming into the game the same way PoE2 players are, or PoE1, sorry, players are, where we're hoping and expecting for a game that we're going to want to play every 3 months when we get a new release. And this ain't that game. To get through Act 3 of the 6, the first, Act 3 the first time, took a character with a good build, not mine, somebody else's build that I was playing. Took me 18 hours and 11 deaths. 11 deaths, no big deal. But 18 hours to go through the first 3 acts. Players, the old-time players, are not going to want to go through hours and hours and hours of these tedious, frustrating maps. They're not. And they're going to be disappointed when they find out that PoE1 isn't getting the attention it used to. Anyone who thinks it's going to get the same amount of attention that it used to is on hard drugs. PoE1 is headed for maintenance mode, where they will get probably a watered-down version of whatever new league comes to PoE2. And that's probably the best they can hope for. So, the new PoE players are generally not. They're coming in saying, this is a game I'm going to play and enjoy, and oh, this is cool, and I've had fun with it. And they won't be coming back. They won't be coming back every league the way the PoE1 loyalists do. So, Alva.
This looks promising. I should ask Alva about this.
Okay, well, yes, I just did. This is the waypoint that we need.
The Val used. I've never seen it. Until next time.
She needs a soul core. We can't go that way. So we have 3 connected maps here. We found the Azog Bog, the Chimeral Wetlands, and then Jungle Ruins is where we came. So I'm going to go to the Azog Bog, where we need to track down Ignagduck. So I think to some degree the success of PoE2 is being overstated by the players who never played PoE1, paid $30 to get early access, enjoying the game. Well, what percent of those are going to convert over into every season playing the game? I don't know. And the old-timers are not going to put in the amount of time required. Mathel, who is my most watched streamer, I I really admire the way he plays the game. He plays the game, he gets his characters up to usually the mid-90s, does a bunch of endgame stuff, creates a new character. And I would say I modeled my game after him, but he's good. But I enjoy playing lots of builds. Trying out new stuff, new builds I've never played before and everything. And with as long as the campaign takes in this game, that won't be happening. I expect to play much less PoE2 than I played of PoE1. Because I don't... Whoa! Holy crap! Uh-huh. Poison again. Because this game is slower, vastly more frustrating. And kind of the ruthless mode that they created for PoE1 held a 0 interest. As it played up the parts of
Wall of flame!
ARPGs that don't interest me. It's this fetishistic desire to get back to some version of Diablo that never actually existed. That's part of the problem, is that the game they want to make, theoretically the game they want to play, it is not the game I want to play. I played D2, I enjoyed it. I don't remember it the way they do. And certainly if you check the players who continue to play D2 now, ARPG players, the guys who were doing, modded D2, doing mods because, well, fix the holes in a 20-year-old plus game. Make things in it a little better, a little more fun. But things like having to click on the well in town to refill your flasks. One of the devs said, yeah. They ask why. They say, oh, it's fun. Clicking on the well is fun? No, it isn't. The inventory. Playing inventory Tetris with your inventory. Not even putting in the small amount of work that Last Epoch did to give you a sort and rearrange in the inventory. Why? Because you're just the player. Your time, your effort don't matter. It's kind of it really does feel like an adversarial design. It isn't just part of the game design, but key to the game design. If I wanted to play a Dark Souls-alike ARPG, I'd play the better-looking and better-playing one, called No Rest for the Wicked. You can also see it in the ascendancies that they have given us to work with for early access, which is one widely loathed mechanic and one very widely loathed mechanic. And neither of them is in the slightest bit well suited for the task it's been given. Sanctum is a terrible choice. And Ultimatum, well, with the mods that they put in, is a ridiculous. Now, even some of the stuff that I liked initially, like the new system for rules, Preparian, the OG PoE player god, pointed out something that I hadn't even considered that is completely right. Because if you're playing, another freaking rare.
Victory is mine.
PoE 1, and you run into a barrier. In this case, a boss you can't beat, which can happen. Believe me, it can happen. No, because I've had it happen. Where my characters couldn't get past a boss. Just couldn't.
Your death comes.
But in PoE 1, you have tools for dealing with it. You level up. Gives you more points to spend on the tree. Well, the tree here is much less impactful. The passive tree is much, much less impactful than PoE 1. There are far fewer nodes that are going to give you a significant boost in either power offensively or defensively. But the other thing you can do is you can just grind lower tier maps, not just for leveling up your character and getting more points to the passive, but leveling up your skill gems. But here, leveling up your skill gems, which is a big part of your character power, can only be done on higher tier maps. If you need a higher tier of your skill gem, you need to move up tiers in maps. You can't do that if you can't get past a boss. I had two big concerns about the game at launch, and both of them have turned out to be real. One was Sanctum, as the initial Ascension method, has been universally reviled. It's a terrible choice. Thoughtlessly bad. And the other was blocker bosses. Bosses that, for whatever reason, a player couldn't get past. In PoE 1, if there's a boss you can't get past, you can death march it. Lord knows I did my first, I don't know how many leagues, before I ever killed Kitava without dying. But the bosses, they don't heal up. If you die and re-enter, you're all healed up. You've died, but the boss is damaged. But they got rid of that mechanic. If you die, the boss heals up. So now you really can't get past a blocker boss. And here's the witch. Gore Mog.
She flies, of course.
Is she ever going to get down off of her proverbial high horse?
Thank you.
Ah, damn it. And now she's flying again. Oh, where she went. Oh, she's just... That's not great. Okay. Just needed a second more.
May your spirit scream for eternity, vile one!
Ghastly
I have
spear.
no space for that.
Quest items in the inventory. You limit us to a very small inventory and you give us quest items that take up a shitload of it. Why? For laughs, it's best I can determine. Because bleep us. We're just the players. Return to town and talk to Survey.
How can I be of aid? Go.
You have slain the... Ah, my tribe has spoken.
Let's see. Shock. Ignite. Sadly, poison is kicking my ass. So.
It was my honor to assist you.
Plus 3 to the level of all projectile skills. Yeah, I think I wanted to keep that.
Farewell.
Oh. This is I picked up a bunch of stuff and dumped it in the dump tab equivalent. Well, I'll go through that right now then. So much stuff. All right. There, got a little more protection against poison. Axe speed with crossbows. Gosh, I should probably put that right next to the big juicy crossbow. 27% fire resistance. That's 26. 9% additional. Accuracy. You see, I know you guys thought I was making it up, that I only get accuracy on my rings and stuff. But I hope now you're seeing I wasn't making it up. It's really all I get. 18 to life is not as much as 91. Don't know if you've noticed.
Welcome.
Alright, what was it? 12, I think?
How can I be of
Need a guide? Some pretty things, yes?
Pretty things, yes, so not you, lady. There is nothing useful. Little life and fire resist. No. Oh. you look closely, my health flask is not completely full. Don't worry, it will be fun to click on it and give me back full health, because it's fun. 2 to 4 cold, additional damage with bow skills, +1 to level of all projectile skills, but that's bows.
Farewell.
Not crossbows. Oh.
How can I advise?
What do you need?
Nope. 85. One shitty resist and one meh resist. 85. If it hits life, it's probably... Oh, it doesn't have spirit then. It need to hit both life and spirit to be better. Oh, we also need to put back that. Out of spaces. Yes, I know my stash tabs are catastrophically bad. Oh, look, I'm going to click on the well to refill my flask. It's so much fun. Oh, wow. Gosh, that takes all the frustration away. Of course I'm lying. All right, that's over here. We've got Zyclusian the Chimera, who gives us something. Toxic Bloom, and another Ravaged Camp. Going into the chimeral, whatever the hell they are. Wetlands is what they are. Oh, and there's another map inside this one, too. Joy. Boundless. Alright. Here we go. Oh, that's where we came in. That's a checkpoint.
Gold, thank you! I need more time.
I'll just murder them all.
Toxins!
I love knockback. Constant CC, nothing quite as much fun in any game. It just seems like, you know, they have created an incredibly successful game in PoE. And they have decided to make this game different from it in so many fundamental ways. But then, as Kriparian said, PoE2 is ruthless. It was a failed game mode from PoE1. They built a better version of it. Better. Most of the PoE players are hoping for PoE2, not Ruthless 2, because, well, Ruthless sucked. Give me a sec here. Another fucking spamming piece of shit. And I had to ban him.
Cole, take me!
For a while it had stopped. For a long time I was getting one asshole a day coming in with his spamming of a website where I could buy. But it had stopped. Now it's back. 4 or 5 days in a row. Mind you, I block website links, so all anyone sees is best viewers on *****. Oh, that entire area was a dead end. That's the kind of crap that really frustrates me. And that these guys have been playing ARPGs themselves, as long as I have some cases, or at least almost. They know the dead ends piss players off. You hate them. They put long dead ends into their mouths. I can't explain why, except they want to create a more difficult and more friction-filled experience for the players. I don't get it. But then, as David Lopan says, Big Trouble in Little China, you were not put on this earth to get it, Mr. Burton. That's true. Filled with so many puzzling design decisions. Level for me. Here, mana regeneration. I think that's the arcane surge. Yeah, the bonus is to arcane surge. I have arcane surge at all times, so something like that. 40% increased effect of arcane surge is good. Another dead end.
Your day comes.
Yep, you can excuse some of the elements that are going to pop up when you use random map generation if they do. In the endgame mapping, you're going to have, because it's random generation, you're going to have some unfun elements. Temple of Chaos, please have a waypoint inside, please. once again, step in,
The tail.
step back out. It's just such a dumb mechanic. But there's still stuff for me to find on this map. Lyclusian and the Toxic Bloom. And Jaquani's Mechanarium. The shit was that? Press the button and nothing happened. Seems to be happening a significant percentage of the time. Note, that did end. Seems like so many of the mobs have built-in interrupts. If they hit you, they interrupt whatever you're doing. That's a lot. This is the Toxic Bloom.
A magnificent sight, but deadly all the same.
Is there anything in here? I don't know. Another one of these sort of puzzling. Noxious Behemoth. He is not dying quickly.
A beast most strange.
Alright, took a while for that to kick in.
Garukan favors me.
Alright, that was the Toxic Bloom. Still have a boss. And another map exit. Oh. Back. Zuklu clan. Oops, did we get the... we did get the checkpoint. I'm not a fan. Mob leaving the probably too small arena. So, I mean, this is... dumb. A fight you can't fight. Spend the whole time waiting.
Lunarite blade!
It's an idiotic fight. Just idiotic. Not fun. Stupid. Frustrating. Oh, and I may have just killed myself by using plastic potion. And I'm still dying. I'm dead. So, guys, I'm going to call it here for the evening. I don't need this much frustration in my life right now. Sorry. Ending it on a sour note. But this is the kind of thing that I have found so frustrating about the game. Not fun. Tedious. Frustrating. Doesn't even feel challenging. Just feels frustrating and tedious. So I'll be back tomorrow. So is that the good news? Maybe? I should be back tomorrow at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, but I will not be playing this. GGG, you have lost your way. But I'm back tomorrow. I want to thank you guys for hanging out, putting up with me. I know it's been a trial, but I do appreciate you hanging out. So, I'm back tomorrow, usual time. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Friday night, and have an absolutely ass-kicking weekend. Take notes. I'll expect a full report on my desk first thing Monday morning. Have a great night tonight. Take care.